unraveling the horrific details of the deadly shooting at the Azana Spa.
Oh my God. Really, oh my God.
From the moments an armed man stepped into the salon,
I was in Azana Spa. Radcliffe Haughton walked in there with his gun.
to the impact this will have on lives forever. It's a time to reflect and remember.
I believe my sister is a hero, was a hero that day.
3 people were killed, 4 were wounded. Countless others felt the impact.
Brookfield Police released more than 600 pages of information today. Radcliffe Haughton killed his wife Zina, Maelyn Lind, and Cary Robuck. Then he took his own life. Tonight we've learned what happened inside the spa and what led up to the rampage.
Cody Holyoke has been poring over all this information all day. He begins our coverage from the newsroom.
Police released nearly a dozen discs packed with new information surrounding both what happened and what led up to that terrifying day.
I heard him shoot. He reloaded so many times.
With each phone call, each snapshot, the trauma returns.
Man with a gun call, Azana hair salon.
Police scrambled to the scene while customers and employees ran for help. Some locked themselves in bathrooms and showers to escape Radcliffe Haughton.
I'm upstairs, it was downstairs. We heard people screaming.
Newly released reports and crime scene photos detail the damage left behind, but no amount of paperwork will bring back Maelyn Lind, Cary Robuck, and Zina Haughton, who the shooter killed in cold blood. Zina's daughter called 911.
I was in Azana, Radcliffe Haughton. My stepfather came in, he tried to take my mom. He told everyone to get on the ground. Do you know if anybody was hurt? Yes, he shot Maelyn. He shot her, and I heard him shoot a lot of people.
Can you verify if there's any more victims?
Hours later, police found their man. Haughton had killed himself on the spa's second floor. In his pocket, a copy of the restraining order his wife filed against him, and a handwritten note, which reads in part, "The law failed. Tammy knew, but yet failed. The whole county should be sued for failure. If they had made us talk, this could all have been avoided." Tammy, the spa's owner, and other co-workers had reported problems. Haughton slashed his wife's tires a week before the shooting. He also hinted at his plans. One man told police he heard Haughton say, "If I had a gun, I would shoot her." And just days before told the man, "She was not the only one I'm going to get." Here he is at a Milwaukee sporting goods store less than 24 hours before the shooting, buying a camouflage jacket and ammunition. He bought his gun the same day. The man took a cab to Brookfield. He was so nervous he tore a $20 bill by mistake. What happened next will be remembered for generations.
Why did you do this?
Haughton had a history of abuse, according to police reports in Illinois. Police in Brookfield would not comment on the new information. On your side in the newsroom, Cody Holyoke, today's TMJ4.
Cody, thank you.
Today's police report brought back a flood of emotions for people whose lives were changed forever.
Steve Chamraz talked exclusively with Zina Haughton's brother about what he saw and heard today. Steve.
Carol and Mike, Elvin Daniel has had a long day. He had prepared himself for this, knowing that these reports would one day be released, but hearing the details and listening to those 911 calls has been very hard on him. Game in your head where... Before he can heal, Elvin Daniel has a need to know things.
I'd like to find out everything. I've been hearing bits and pieces, and at some point I want to go through the whole thing.
Daniel has not yet seen the 600-plus pages of reports from the spa shooting investigation.
My stepfather came in, he tried to take my mom.
Though he has heard snippets of 911 calls on television, including the voice of Zina's daughter, his niece, crying out for help.
The only thing that jumped out at me was my niece's voice on there. That hurt the most. I hope she stays away from the TV tonight.
The reports also confirm what Elvin has believed for months. Zina was a hero that day, putting her body between a deranged man with a gun and a salon full of people.
She came out and she said, "This is a place of peace, sir. We don't need trouble in here."
Police reports show Zina stopped Radcliffe in the spa's front lobby, stopped him just long enough so others in the building could hide somewhere safe or sneak out the side doors. That fact alone gives Elvin Daniel comfort.
She's always been that type of person. Other people were ahead of her, and she proved it on her last day. She did save lives.
Elvin Daniel is now working to honor his sister's life, trying to close the loophole that allowed Radcliffe Haughton to buy the gun he used to kill those 3 people. He also wants stricter tracking of people under domestic violence restraining orders. Elvin says he just wants to prevent another tragedy like this one. On your side, live in Brookfield tonight, Steve Chamraz, today's TMJ4.
And Zina was a hero to the end. Thank you very much, Steve.
It is impossible to show everything that police released today. A lot more emergency calls, pictures, and security video. If you want to see more information, we've put it on our website, tmj4.com, but we should warn you, some of the details are quite graphic.